Are anyone else's cows just weird as hell? Good morning folks, welcome back to another video of my vlogmass. Oh well, right, so after last night's cameras got switched off because it was too dark, the father phoned me to ask me to come down to that. He took over from the carton of the rock. He was filling himself and he was away down to put the rock where it needs to go. So he done that, and I was up the road putting the haulage in and bedding up and doing another couple of jobs. And then I got a phone call as he got to the place and turned in onto the kind of wee single track road, out the road, off the main road, not in anybody's way. The wheel fell off the dump trailer. Not ideal, and it was nothing to do with wheel studs. It was nothing to do with the wheel studs. A bearing had collapsed, and well, that was that. The hub fell off and wheel come off. So he's lucky where he was when it come off. I had to go down with the pickup and load up the wheel in the back with him, and then he managed to get down the road to unload, which was good because then that took the pressure off the trailer, and then that meant the wheel was where the wheel was a bit higher. The wheel was a bit higher, so it had a bit more clearance, and then he drove it round to the local garage that works on tractors, and we got things measured up. So he was looking for parts for it because, well, I took the wheel round as well and left it because the hub is gubbed, it's cracked because of how it's come off. Not ideal, but just one of the things, and at least nobody was hurt. Hey ho, that's just what's happened. Now today, we're not going to be able to do that, but today we are going to be Pding cows, and then potentially the heifers with the bull. So we've got all that to do. Not sure what I'll be able to record of that, but we'll see what I can do. But for now, I'm going to try and get all the morning jobs done. And then, get these cows PD'd. I forgot to comment on today's weather. Saying it's crap is putting it politely. Pissing it down. I mean, like, you see the hills over there getting a battering. It's not really hitting the tractor at the moment because I'm beside this shed, but aye, no good. No good. The ground's getting a fair battering. See, this time of year I don't mind it when it's cold, as long as it's no wet. But when it's got that wind and the rain behind it, I hate that. When it's right cold and freezing, I don't mind that in comparison to this, like, because then at least things are dry. But then again, water bowls, so it's finding the happy medium. There's no very much of that. These guys in here might be getting PD'd. There's Roger. Pretty good, pretty good. See how well he's been performing. What the hell are you doing? Got yourself balancing all funny. Oh shit. Here. Here. Ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. Here. Ch-ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. Getting the last of them in here. That first batch went quite well, so hopefully, fingers crossed, this next batch will be the same. Here, in. Here, 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 here. Come on, here, 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 here. I think that went well. So out of the 16 cows that got Pd'd, 10 were in calf out of 16. 2 of them were sisted and 1 of them was a cull, so the cull was just her time and she wouldn't get in calf, so we'll have a look here. 373, 262 days, and she'd been AI'd quite a number of times, so wasn't worth keeping trying. Basically what I do after, I check how many were sexed, so 67, that's a beef, and then that tells me how many have been in calf to getting sex semen or beef. So there's 104, so that's sexed on her first AI, and it basically tells me how fertile the cows are. That was another sexed. Right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 6 of them were sexed and 4 were beef. There you go. Pretty good. 6 guaranteed heifers. And then out of the bull lot, 19 out of 27 of the bull lot were in calf, but there was quite a few put in not that long ago, so they are potentially in calf and not able to be seen by the vet just yet, so we'll find out in the next couple of months. So we've separated the 19 out and we've put them in the dry lot, and then the bull's going to get another draft of heifers because they're all starting to get about the right size, so that might be after lunch's job, I don't know yet. Anyway, it's now lunchtime. I got a free hat. I'll have a look at this trailer here before I go for my lunch. The bearing collapsed. I just took the brakes with it and all, so he managed to drive it home. It's only looking close to the ground because it's on a pile of rock at the other side there. So bearing collapses and then the full hub comes off. It doesn't matter about the bolts. Slid off. Bugger it. But at least nobody was hurt. Nothing else we can do about it apart from fix it. Yes. That's a float hose do it now. Didn't forget to do it this morning, but didn't have a chance to do it this morning because we were doing all that. What's on the agenda now, there's that many heifers that were in calve. They are now joining the dry cows. We need to move the cubicle gate up so that there's more room for them, and we need to sort a gate to give them more room in the feed passage. So there's a bit of that to do. A bit of rejigging so there's more room for all of them, because there is a lot now in that one area. But first I am putting the float back where it belongs, and then that's that job done and out the road, and we don't need to think about it. Are anyone else's cows just weird as hell? See if I can get a better view here. Don't want to disturb her too much, then she'll stop doing it. Oi! What are you doing? Cows are funny, aren't they? Cows are funny. Hey Maggie. This is the gate we were fixing. It's now hanging up here, so the bottom hinge was wrecked, so we cut it off. You know, it was all rotting away, so it was rotting away. Cut the bottom off, put this angle iron on, welded it up, and then raised the gate because, well, it would only come to this height before, which is absolutely no use. I don't want any of the dry cows getting through, just in case. So I got some really good welds on it, I think. Then I accidentally welded a hole through that. So I then put a bolt on top of it, as you do. So that gate now is a lot higher, and then it'll pin in against the water truck. I made a pin up with a bar and a bit of weld, drilled a hole. That's all ready for tomorrow. So we've moved the gate that was in the middle of the cubicles for the dry cows and the heifers that we just Pd'd today up to here, and then tomorrow the main lot won't be allowed into this section to eat. We'll not feed in here, we'll just open this gate here and shut the gate we've just made. Whoa. And then that means that they've got somewhere to eat. No, they've got more room to eat because there's that many of them. That's what we needed to do. It's not as dark here as it is on the camera screen. It's really bad. It's just lighting for cameras is terrible. I can see fine, the head torch is there for later on. You know, now it's just about 4 o'clock, half 4-ish, I think. I've got one load to feed. Actually, I'll feed 2 loads. Calving lot's getting ready to get fed, so I'll feed that now, so I'll save doing that tomorrow. And then I've got a load to feed for the reed, so that I'll save doing that tomorrow. Just less jobs to do, but that's what's happening tomorrow. we've got a load of feeding coming tomorrow, and then we're hoping another load of feeding's coming. I'm down to my phone, that's just died. Really need to get out a good charge. I got a load of feeding coming tomorrow morning, and then hopefully another load of feeding coming shortly, because that's to get mixed together, the two, and then put in the shed, dark grains and beet pulp. So the two of them get mixed together and put in the shed together. If not, it'll be the day after, and I don't think it's to rain tomorrow, so that'll be fine for the feeding to sit out overnight, and then mix it in tomorrow, or the next day. Mix the two together and put it away in the shed. Aye, that's today pretty much done for being able to record anything, but aye, thank you all for watching. We'll see you tomorrow, I suppose. If I'm able to keep doing this. I hope I am, because well, I committed myself to be doing this vlogmass, so I'd be as well to stick to that. So let's keep going. I'll see you all tomorrow. Cheers guys.